Alrighty, folks, the man, myth, the legend is back. The original Matt, the mortgage guy. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Mike. Glad to be here.
Oh man, I thank you for coming back every Wednesday. Your team was great filling in for you the last couple of weeks, both Amy and Connor. But it is nice having the man at the top back in the chair. And what a day to have you back. I don't know if you've seen the 10-year mortgage rate, but it is shooting higher. And I suspect we are going to get even higher 30-year money. What's going on with mortgage rates the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, I mean they have stayed above 7%, for most people when you're looking at 30-year fixed money without, paying points and whatnot, which like I've said before, is a good thing for most people. It's actually helping the market for a lot of buyers, especially the buyers I work with that are entry-level buyers. And so, although I'm in the mortgage business and we're pricing mortgages every day and we're doing that, whether it's 7.03, 7.1, 7.15 doesn't necessarily, concern me. What concerns me is lack of inventory, people having trouble buying. And, I digested a bunch of Altos research data this morning, which is great, like leading indicator data, which reminds me, like, we want inventory to build because that helps buyers. The best way for inventory to build is to have rates stay where they're at or go a little bit higher. And as much as it might hurt in the short term, it's a healthy pain. Trust me, folks, it's a healthy pain.
Yeah, it's really funny because I've been thinking about this a lot. And shout out Mike from Altos Research. I've been lucky enough to have him on the channel. And you're right. I actually now think, as we sit here at 7%, and we're back here for the third time in a year, it's not having the same paralyzing impact it did the first time, right? Back last year, this time, or roughly this time, I have top agents that tell me the market stopped. It was frozen. Then we go down, then we come back a little bit slower. Now the 7% it's not having the same marginal impact. And I just had Beth on yesterday who listed a property, 5 offers, all over asking. It was an entry level for her market. And that's what we're seeing, I think, in most markets is if you're pricing a quality product at or below the median, you're getting multiple offers because no inventory. So your point about interest rates is interesting. I now believe that if, I'm not calling for it, but if we saw rates hit 8%, that would help heal the housing market because, again, it would lock up demand. We would just get through the pain. And, oh, by the way, we can't be at 8% for a day, a week, or a month. It would have to be for months. But it would be a way for the market to heal. My fear is once we get past this rate increase or pause or whatever happens and mortgage rates once again go from 7.1 or 7.2 back towards 6, it's just going to bring all this demand off the sidelines when we have no inventory. And frankly, I don't like how that looks.
Yeah. And it's, for somebody who's in the game, it's really interesting for me to see that whenever, like, that's what the market reacts to now. The market's like, okay, rates are higher. The market reacts to if it goes down 0.5% or up 0.5%, demand, goes up or down. Mm-hmm. I know because I've got thousands of people that we've talked to over the last year that there is a bunch of sideline, clientele waiting.
Yeah.
Where if
approved, ready to rock and roll.
Just right. And honestly, like for the viewers, if you want to win, run into the storm and get creative about how you put a deal together. Oh, I found a deal. It made sense because people were overlooking this part of the market or this type of property type, or didn't realize that I could go do a 2-1 buy down if I got this much credit. Whatever the case may be, you're going to find many more opportunities to win now than you will when a bunch of people come off the sidelines and are all competing with you. And then there's just, that's not an environment that I personally want to buy in. That's an environment that I know from experience, hundreds of clients, that I'm going to have a harder time, helping you get seller credit, structure a great mortgage, find a great deal, when somebody's going to be willing, even a funky property, even something that, is overlooked right now, like there's just going to be enough action in that type of market where you're not going to be able to find those deals. So it's a great time in that sense for people who are willing to do the work. Me and you both know, no matter what it is, investing, buying, running a business, the people willing to do the work is a small percent.
Yeah, I mean, I've come to see that over the time, but the more and more we just put it out there, do the work is how it gets done. Whether you want to lose weight, you want to build a real estate portfolio, you want to save money, you want to have a great relationship, you want to make positive memories. It's those three little words, right? Do the work. And again, I fear there's a lot of people right now going, I'll buy when rates are sub 6.5. I want you to realize there's a lot of people saying that. And the heartburn I have on rates falling down, because that's where my guess is right now, is it doesn't unlock supply. Even though, as Alto's research and Mike's teams just talked about, we're now in the slow season and we may see inventory building if rates go up. You unlock all this sideline demand at 6.5, or heaven forbid 6, it's going to get wacky again.
Yeah, I saw, I follow a bunch of content online, real estate agents that do it really well. I thought it was a beautiful visual, and it was either a TikTok or an Instagram or something. Real estate agent is running down the street with a sign, 7% interest rates.
I saw this one.
Yeah, and then 6.5% interest rates, and 3 or 4, agents join, and they're running towards homes for sale. 6% more, 5.5%. The whole street is filled. Like, that's a great visual of what undoubtedly will happen. Like, there's no, I think it might, it will. I guarantee you, rates come down significantly, demand floods into the market. There's no magic medicine that's going to fix the supply problem. It's going to be a terrible market as a buyer.
It will be.
You do not want 6% interest rates. I've said it, and like, I get more passionate about it because I really truly believe it, knowing everything I know.
Yeah, what I would be doing right now, and I'm proof positive of it, and Dion just showed his example. Go into your market, go into your buy box, go into your city, look for properties that have been on the market 60 days. If it's been on the market 60 days, it's no longer being looked at. Write a stupid offer. That doesn't matter if it's 7%. You're getting 70 grand off, or 100. Dion got 100 grand off. The property was listed at 500. He bought it for 400. Every other person said they'd have paid 450 easy. Go look at it, do the work. This is what I fear. A lot of people see rates at 7.1 and they don't look. That is a huge mistake. Everybody doesn't look. Beth Traverso and I just did a video the other day talking about we love 4-day weekends. Why do we love 4-day weekends? Because nobody's shopping for real estate. Everybody was at the beach or the lake drinking beer. We're shopping for real estate. Folks, do what others don't is how you make hay in this business. Matt, if somebody wanted to reach out to you and get pre-approved or closing thoughts, go ahead.
Greatmortgagebroker.com. Best way to get with me and my team, no matter where you're at in the country, greatmortgagebroker.com. Exactly to your point, Mike, I have a story and I have a challenge for One Rental at a Time community. I walked through open houses on Sunday, 2 days before the 4th of July. Absolute crickets. And I'm talking about entry-level homes in a market that I know things are going 5% above ask. Like, this is a hot market. Nobody's walking through. It happened to be, 105 degrees in Sacramento, so that didn't help. But crickets. And, I'm out there talking to real estate agents. I just I'm always collecting information all the time. I'm always sharpening my tools to be ready for an opportunity. That's the challenge to the ORAT community. Here's a little game I'm starting to play, and I challenge everybody in ORAT to play it themselves. Find some way to make it fun and interesting for you. For me, in this zip code, where I own rentals, where I've lived for 42 glorious years, I know the market pretty well. And I want to continue to keep a finger on the pulse. So I told the agent, walked through it. My 10-year-old who's walked 1,000 open houses gives a pro and a con. And then I said, now here's my part. I'm going to give you a prediction. 9 offers, 560,000. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to give a prediction and write it down, and then look at what happens to make sure that I'm sharp, to make sure that I know it as well as I think I know it. And whether I'm buying or not, to your point, like people aren't doing the work. When the opportunity comes, some inventory starts coming up, whatever happens in the market where the opportunity arises, you can't start doing the work on October 14th to put in an offer on October 15th. Yeah. Do the work now, do it daily, and you're going to be ready when the opportunity comes. Guys like Mike, guys like me, others that are doing the work are going to be in a position to win. I want everybody in ORAT community to be in a similar position to win. So, you know, it doesn't have to be the price prediction. It could be something else.
Yeah.
But I thought that was something that, you know, I just like made up on the spot. And I go, I'm going to do that on every single house in the neighborhood. Why not?
Why not? Yeah. At the end of the day, folks, I put out a course called How to Get Started One Rental at a Time. Matt's a part of it. He's done a bonus section. It is exactly that. Get your buy box, declarative, track it every day, learn average, build confidence. You can join an amazing Facebook group for free by buying the course. Even today, I'll extend the offer. You buy the course for $400. I give you $100 in extra goodies if you want it with the 2 free $50 courses. I don't know. Link below, buy it. Let's get started. Matt, thank you so much.
Thanks, Mike.